Hello and welcome to Tank and AFV News. My name's Tom, and today we are looking at Hotchkiss H35 and H39 through a German lens by Alan Ranger. This is part of the Camera On series. It's number 7 from MMP Books. This one came to me in the mail a little while ago. Unfortunately, it's pretty banged up. This was one that came with an apology from the U.S. Postal Service. So, I usually love the Postal Service. Actually, I've had family that have worked there, but they didn't do very well with this one. Unfortunately, this book's pretty banged up, which is, especially for a photo book, kind of unfortunate. So it seems like it's on a run lately. I've received more than one book lately that was damaged in the post. So anyway, all that aside, this is a book I really wish I would have had a few months ago when I did my Renault 35 and Hotchkiss 35 video, because it's a really nice photo resource. The H35, these early French tanks didn't really get nearly as much attention from publishers as later war stuff. So it is nice to see that niche being filled. And this is, it's a photo collection book. So, this is pretty typical of what you're going to find inside. So lots of photos of Hotchkiss 35 and 39 tanks. The captions are good. As you can see, they're pretty substantial. So gives you a bit of detail about each photo, based on what the author was able to discern from the photo. So reading through it, you learn quite a bit about the tank itself and where it was used, how it was used, just by reading the captions. You can sort of infer quite a bit from these photos. Now, these photos are largely from, as it says, through a German lens. These are German photos taken, so a lot of the tanks in the pictures are knocked out, abandoned. You can sort of see here, we got abandoned tank, knocked out tank. Or the latter part of the book is pictures of these vehicles in German service. So here's sort of the end, in German service. So these were used, obviously not in frontline Panzer units, but more rear echelon groups doing security, anti-partisan work, which, when you say that, it sounds sort of cold. Pretty nasty stuff, really, when you especially on the Eastern Front, the stuff going on with the partisans or against the civilian population. That said, it's quite interesting. 72 pages, so, pretty decent for the sort of book. This is number 7 in the series. I reviewed one earlier. They sent me one of the ones on one of the half tracks, which honestly I don't remember the exact half track, but let's get to the data sheet. So the price on this thing is $25. Again, the publisher is MMP. It says 64 pages. The book's actually 72, so you can't always trust these data sheets. This book came out in January, so it's still quite recent. And I would say, if you're interested in this tank, this is a really nice photo reference. Like I said, I wish I would have had it when I did the video that I did on this particular tank, because I didn't have nearly as many photos to look at for that series. So I hope this series continues, and that they continue to cover more of these French vehicles, because I think they're very interesting. Not necessarily very good, but they're quite interesting. So thank you, and we will catch you on the next one.